Hello everyone, this is Kim. I hope that you all are doing well. So I just wanted to make a quick video to talk about why I think it's important for you to document and journal your cancer experience. So for me, I started this over 14 years ago when I was diagnosed, and I just picked up the same journal book last year when I was diagnosed with the recurrence. So I will be looking down at my notes because I don't want to miss any points that I made that I wanted to share with you all. The first reasons that I think you should journal is because you are getting your feelings out on paper. For those who have not been through a cancer experience, it is hard. It's so much that you're trying to process when you're first diagnosed. And also, too, there just may be feelings inside of you that you don't want to share with other people. You just want it to be between you, your journal, and God. So that's one of the reasons and one of the things that has helped me with journaling. The initial diagnosis was the first time that I decided to journal, as I mentioned. So when I look back, the first page of my very first journal entry was on April 14th, 2010, and where I talked about how I found the tumor. This was the same situation for me a year ago with the recurrence. So it's just something, and it's kind of cool just to look back to see what was happening before. And when I look back on it, when I am doing better, it's like, oh my God, I survived that. And also, it's just an open, honest, deep conversation between my God and myself. That's what I do in my journal, and it's just a place of surrender for me. And that one is huge. I just kind of wanted to stay on that one a little bit, but I'll start preaching here, and I know you all probably don't have time for all of that, so I will move on. Another reason it was important for me to journal is because I didn't want to forget anything. When my oncologist told me that I would get chemo brain over 14 years ago, I did not believe him until I started to forget little things. My sons would ask me different questions like, oh, Mom, do you remember this? Do you remember this? And I would say, no, and I really didn't. So chemo brain is real. So that's another reason, or another thing that I appreciate about journaling, is because it helped me to remember things. Another thing that I did, I wrote out my treatment plan. So I wrote out the concoction that would be used for my treatments. This was something, again, that I did 14 years ago. So it just helped me kind of look back because the concoction that they used for my treatment 14 years ago was different from this time around. So I would ask my oncologist, okay, 14 years ago, you used this on me. So why are we doing things different? So that was important for me. I also listed out the timing of my treatment. This is something, I don't know, it could be kind of silly, but for me, it helped me to know what time I would be rolling up out of that cancer center. So for example, if I had Taxol, if Taxol took an hour, Herceptin and Perjeta maybe half an hour each, I would write that down in my journal because, again, I knew, okay, I'm almost done. So that's one of the reasons that I did it, again, so that I knew what time I would be getting out of there, if I needed to do some errands, or, what time if I had a meeting scheduled for work. It just helped me to know. It helped me to plan, I should say. It was a free therapy session. So I found that when I journaled, that was a free therapy session for me because I didn't have to pay for a therapist. I knew because I was taking care of the therapy myself, I just writing it out. But seriously, it does just feel good to talk things out with yourself, by yourself, without hearing opinions or feedback from anybody else. It was therapeutic for me because it was just me with me, nobody else. It was just me, my journal, and again, my God. The next thing, or the next reason I think you should journal, is because it could be your published book that you share with the world. And I put this on here because this is something that I would love to do. When I look at my journal, with everything that I've been through, I feel as though it could be a book. I just don't know where to start. So I just need to do my research about publishing book and writing, and then figure out the process and stop procrastinating. So if you do this, this will be your story. No one else can tell it best with as much passion and experience that you have from this journey. Lastly is you have a documented testimony to share with others. So even if you don't remember certain things and people come to you with different questions about your treatment or how you got through things, if you don't remember, you can look back in your journal to say, oh, I do remember this, girl. I do remember this. Let me tell you what I did. And also, you now have a voice and experience to help others along the way, because basically in your journal, you've listed step by step of what you've done and how you got through it. So I hope this video encouraged you to get a journal. If you don't have a journal, go out and get one, sis, because you need this to get through your journey. So have a great day. If you have anything for me, let me know. I will talk to you all soon. Take care. Bye.